Hello everyone! We wanted to make this video to kind of update you on our lives and let you know.
We're gonna get a baby sister or brother.
Yeah.
Let's just start with that.
So we are adopting, as most of you know, and we're so excited about it, especially this one. You excited?
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to make a quick video to kind of update you on that process and how that's going and everything. And I thought that this would be an easy way to kind of update everybody and just do a quick video, so I don't have a lot of time to write out a long post or anything, and people don't have time to read a long post. So I thought that this would be an easy way to update all of our family and friends about our adoption journey. We started the adoption journey maybe last June.
First one through DHS. Yeah.
Last June. So it's been about a year, but way before that we wanted to adopt. Our daughter is 4 years old, and before we even got married, we had talked about having 2 biological children and adopting 1. So adoption is something that we've always had on our hearts and something that we knew that we eventually wanted to do. So when she got a little bit older, we started trying for another kid, and it just didn't work out. And I also really felt called to adoption and kind of would have
I made that deal up. I wanted a sister or brother. And I actually want a sister.
It's all Bridget's idea.
Anyway, after it didn't work out where we could naturally have kids, we decided instead of going the route of doing all medical procedures and testings and stuff, we decided that we would spend that money on adopting. So that's where we were last June, and we just started with going through DHS, and that was a very lengthy process, but we got done with that back in February, maybe? Around February, which is when we announced that we were adopting. And now we have been praying about it, and we prayed for it a lot, and we decided to go ahead and start going through the process with another agency called Crisis Pregnancy Outreach, and that's located in Tulsa. And so we're still going to stay on the DHS waiting list. It's a long process to the DHS, and so we're just doing this to kind of help our chances and maybe up the timeline a little bit. So we've been working on that now for about a month. You say about a month?
I thought it was longer than that.
2 months?
Yeah.
2 months, not very long at all.
I want to get another kid because I really like it, because I really like seeing babies. We have to get baby toys!
We will have to get baby toys.
How?
Anyway, so both of us, all 3 of us, are super excited to be going through this agency. We prayed about it a lot before we applied, and we're just working on the paperwork for that now. We'll have another home study to do, and through CPO, there's lots of volunteer work that you do, which I think is really awesome, that kind of everybody works together and helps this agency be possible. And first and foremost, it's a ministry to birth moms, so I think that's really amazing, and really been praying how I can be a part of that and minister there. So be praying for us as we go through this volunteering and everything, that God would really use us to minister to people. When we don't really have a specific timeline, like I said, we're still going to stay on the DHS waiting list, and if something happens with that, then that's great. Then DHS has kind of said, they can't really give a timeline, but they've said years, maybe 3 years or so would be their timeline, just because DHS is very sensitive, and lots of hard situations that come through there, so their timeline's a little bit longer. Now, through CPO, you can't have a certain timeline either, because through them you put together a life book, and the birth mom picks you. so we don't really have a specific timeline with that either. They have said, people have gotten chosen after 20 minutes, or, it's been a few years. So, we're trusting and relying on Jesus for his perfect timing, which is hard for me because I thought that, our family would have been bigger by now. And if we would have, back when we started trying for a kid, that kid probably would be around 1, 1.5, 2 by now.
Yep.
So, God's definitely used this process to grow me and trusting in his timing. And it's going to be perfect and amazing when it happens because it's going to be his timing and his plan. Even if it's different than what I thought it would be. I'm ready. I already feel like from when we started this process, honestly, I felt like I already had like a love for this child, and it kind of makes me tear up just talking about it. Like, I just, there's a part of my heart that just loves this kid so much already and is so excited and so ready to meet him or her. And I already love it so much and ready to care for it. But I think that, I don't know, do you feel the same way, or is it kind of more you're gonna have to like meet them or something first?
No, it's not. No, I feel ready and excited about it too. And yeah, no, I feel about the same way you do. It's just for me, it's still a little scary. Just of the unknown, I guess, in it, and it's gonna be a big change for us whenever it happens. But it's something we're both excited about and preparing for, and could just really use your all's prayers and thoughts in it through the process. So,
little girl is so excited, aren't you? What do you have to say? What do you think about adopting?
I feel really excited because babies are like a little tiny baby, and I really like babies, and I'm so excited. I have lots of toys, and I don't have any baby toys, so we're gonna get some baby toys, and
you're gonna share your toys too, right?
yes.
I don't think that a moment goes by where she doesn't think about having a baby sibling.
And I really like baby siblings, and so exciting for me.
So a couple fun stories. One that I have, and then one Joe has. The other day we were driving to Tulsa, and Bridget was in the back working, just like she had a little paper book and was writing in it. We asked her what she was doing, and so she said she was doing adoption paperwork. And I was like, that's how you know when you've been kind of going through the adoption process for a while, when your 4-year-old starts playing adoption paperwork.
Yeah.
And then Joe had one from this morning that was really cute.
Oh yeah, it was just sitting in church this morning, and our church had a baby dedication day, so a bunch of parents up there and up in the front. And so whenever they were doing that, I had Bridget with me. I told her, hey, when you were a baby, Mommy and Daddy went up there, and we did that too with you. We had the baby dedication with you, and Mommy and Daddy spoke up there and stuff like that. And so we were kind of sitting there watching it, and a couple minutes went by, and she pulled me down to whisper something to me, and she was like, when we get a baby sister, are we going to do that again? So it's just funny to see how she is always thinking about it. So anyway.
So you're going to be a good big sissy. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. A couple last things I wanted to say is we'll probably do a lot of our updates like with videos kind of like this, just quick little videos to update you guys so you can know. Yes, we really appreciate your prayers through each step of the journey.
Yes.
So our next thing is a home study on Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, so you can be praying about that. We would really appreciate that. And then the last thing is we are starting to fundraise. And our first fundraiser I'm really excited about because it has to do with coffee. And if you know me personally, you know that I love my coffee. So it's through a company called Just Love Coffee, and basically you just you order your coffee beans through them every month, and we get a percentage of that to go through for our adoption fund. So I'm going to put a little bit more information about that, and also put like our link to Just Love Coffee below. I'm really excited about it though. The company was kind of founded with a couple that was adopting, and so they kind of founded the company. Kind of, you can do other fundraisers through it, but I think it's mainly adoption fundraisers that they like to do. So I think that's really awesome, and they have really good coffee beans. I'm ordering some. I haven't gotten it yet, but from everything that I've read, I can't wait to try them. Anyway, so I'm going to link more information about them below and kind of type about how you can get involved with that. But more than anything, we so appreciate your prayers as we go on this journey, and we are just excited and waiting and trusting in Jesus.
Bye, guys.